Hello, welcome back to Civil Conclave presentations. Today we are going to discuss about how to read the structural drawing, that is a RCC drawings. Even though many of us in the construction industry for a quite long period, still we commit an error of understanding this RCC drawing. In this presentation, I am going to discuss about how to read the RCC drawings to my best of knowledge. Kindly watch this presentation till the end. If any queries or clarifications, you can ask me, which I am bound to respond it at the earliest convenience. Typical drawing orders. In a project, what are the typical drawings we required? I am placing the list of the things. First is the general information. Okay. Second is a civil site locations and etc. Third is the landscape drawing. Fourth is the architectural drawing. Fifth, structural. Sixth is the mechanical drawing, electrical drawing, plumbing drawings, etc. Here I show you the example of how this site location drawing. There is a general notes which has been there. Here it is the landscape drawing. Here the plumbing drawing. Here the doors and windows openings, etc., etc. This is the general informations which will have a impact on your project execution. Typical discipline drawings, which will consist of a general informations, codes, symbols, basics of designs, plans, foundations, elevation, exterior finish, sections, wall types, details, schedules, column types and beam types, etc., etc. Here you can see that in this image I show you how this typical landscape drawing, where the landscape, what are the things has to be constructed, everything has been shown here. Here I show you how these columns, beams, details and everything, which I will be showing it in a coming plan do I use to execute in full depth. Architects. Architectural drawing, I want a plan through the middle looking down, that means a top plan, top view. MEP, plan through the middle, and if I see from the bottom to top, what are the things is going to be look around like way. Structural engineering, plans at floor and top view. Structural drawing symbols. The symbols consist of, in an architectural drawing, the symbols will be like this. We'll have what is this road, concreting, what is the brickwork, what are the materials and everything has to be mentioned. This will be shown in the architectural symbols. Identity symbols. This is which is known as identity symbols, which will show you how the light fittings, what are the toiletry fittings and everything, which will be shown as identity symbols. Moment connections, line symbols, cantilever beams, hidden line supports, material symbols, what are the materials is going to be used, material symbols, reference symbols, what is the things we have to refer, etc., etc., shall be the text symbols. The text symbols will be look like this, which will be showing you what will be the grade of the concreting, where will be the cantilever, what is the one-way slab, second-way slab, in a structural drawing, what you have to know the text symbols. General information, codes and symbols, basics of the designs. See here, which we see it general notes, which will be informing all the codes which has been, what is the reinforcement, whether FE 415, FE 500, etc. What is the grade of the concreting, it is a M20, M30, M40, etc., etc. Whether it is a cantilever beam or a single one-way slab, two-way slab, etc., etc., will be mentioned in the general notes. We'll have all the design loads, what are the design loads has to be mentioned. Strength of the materials, what is the strength of the materials, and the codes has to be mentioned. See, this is what I call as the codes, for a concreting you have to follow 456, 800 for a general consideration of steel, etc., will be mentioned in the then foundation plan, general notes. What is meant by foundation plan? Here you can see this foundation plan, which showing what is the foundation sizes, what is the location, what is the level, etc., will be mentioned, and it will have a foundation schedule of the reinforcement. See, if there is a foundation number F1, what will be the sizes, what are the reinforcement, like that it will go on mentioning, which is known as the foundation schedule. This is also is a part of a structural drawing. See, again, if you see the foundation plan, here in this you can see what is the foundation length, what is the foundation breadth, and what is the height has been mentioned, and from the column face what will be the external face center, etc., will be marked. If you see the reinforcement, this reinforcement will have all the details, what will be the length, what will be the cover, what from ground level, what is the level of the top, what are the stirrups, etc., shall be mentioned in the RCC drawing, which we called as a section. Okay, column location drawing. See, in this column location, we will see where the columns have been located. In the column location, the column sizes also will be mentioned. Here, if you see, it is in the ground floor. This is a size of 400 by 3000. Above the ground level, it will be 300 by 3000, etc., will be marked. It will have a column identification number. If you see the column schedule adjoiningly, will have the grade of the concreting, the column numbers. So, if you can see from floor to floor will be mentioned. Okay. If the column sizes, what is the sizes will be mentioned, what is the reinforcement. Say, for example, in this column, it is shown as 1822 dia bar and 816 dia bars. Like this, it will have a column schedule which is showing what are the type of reinforcement has to be provided in that particular column will be mentioned in the drawing. Column reinforcement details. If you see the column reinforcement, you can see here, this is the column sizes. The column sizes has been mentioned. Okay, 1150 by 750. It will have a 432 bars. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4. That is a 32 bar. Then 1625 dia. See this, you can see this identification which shows this bar. This is 1625 bars plus 420 bars. Okay, this is the things 420 bars which has been mentioned here. Okay, when you see the ring arrangement, it has been shown like this. You can see here the ring arrangement. Here there's one more ring comes from here, and it will have a chipias over here. It will be like this. The same way other column. If you go to the shear wall connection, shear wall has been directed like this. Okay, in this area, what will be the reinforcement? It has been mentioned. So all these things has been mentioned here. You can see this is a 212 toes. That is a bar. This is 820 dia bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, and opposite side 4, 820 bars, etc., and it will have a reinforcement detail how this stirrups has to be arranged. You can see this is the stirrups how it has been arranged. One external, then one diagonals, and one right angle. This is a chipia, and this is goes like this. Okay, like this way in the shear wall other connection, one full bar stirrups will be go like this. Then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the stirrups. Then it will have a chipias which has been connecting together. This will be shown in the reinforcement. If you see the lift pit details, again it will be shown in the lift pit. What are the reinforcement? See, for example, 15 numbers of 16 dia. See, this all everything will be mentioned in the reinforcement. This will be showing the how to tie the reinforcement for the lift details. Now, concreting framing. What I mean by a framing is the beams and slabs directions along with its relative elevations. Here you can see what is the level which has been shown. This is the concreting where the nut bolt has been driven. This is a section of the beams. If you come to the reinforcement details, it will show the stirrup sizes, how many stirrups, everything has been provided for this particular beam schedule. Everything will be shown in the. Now we come to a beam schedule. See how the. Now you can see there is a beam number has been mentioned, B19, what will be the sizes, B17, etc., has been mentioned in the drawing. It is only a small part of the particular drawing, because this laptop couldn't have such a big drawing sizes. You can find it out. This is the way the drawing should be prepared. We'll be identifying all the beam sizes, etc. Then we'll have the beam reinforcement details. In the beams, you can see that what is the beam numbers, what are the sizes that we mentioned, what will be the bottom bar, if there is any cuttile bar has been there, then the top bar, then top extra bars if it is there, over the middle support, over end support, then the stirrups, what will be the first distance, that is 8 door, this will be mentioned in the drawing. Like this, you will be finding a schedule, reinforcement details. Slab details. See the slabs detail will be, drawing will be like this, showing a slab number S3, this is a two-way slab. S4, if this is a two arrow mark shown, it is a two-way slab. If it is single which has been shown, it is a one-way slab. See, this is here the one-way slab, here is one-way slab. Then for these slabs you will have a detail follows. So you can see slab marked S1, what will be the thickness, what will be the reinforcement, main bars and distribution. In the remark column it will be shown as whether it is a one-way or a two-way, etc.,